everyone, Greg here from Fishway Films, and welcome back to the BNSF Bellwood Subdivision. Well, how would you be? It's been almost a year, pretty much a year, since I released my track cleaning do's and don'ts video. And what a Polstaring? That's a EV from Volvo. Very good EV actually, incredibly nice EV from Polestar. Polarizing. What a polarizing video that was, or is, I should say. Now, 99% of you loved it, and I've had many people email me and tell me how wonderful their trains are running now, that they've thrown away their track rubber and got rid of IPA. That's right. And many people saying that they've almost given up on the hobby and getting their trains to run correctly, and they tried either CRC or Inox, made in Australia, just down the road from me. And their trains have never ever run better, and it's got them back into the hobby. So that's fantastic. That's the reason why I do it. We spend, there's a bit of glass. I knocked over one of my lights before and smashed the glass. Yeah, you should have been there for that. You want to see a rant? Oh yeah, there was a rant for that, I tell you. No publishable words at all. The neighbours learnt some new ones. Anyway, I'll go down and cut myself on that. The whole reason was to do that, was to get people's trains running better. We spend a lot of money on our locomotives and all that sort of thing, and they need to run properly. That's it. I will not tolerate things running like crap. It doesn't matter. That's it. So heaps and heaps of great comments, and thank you very much for letting me know that you've gone and bought some spray and you've tried it and you're getting great results. So that's fantastic. And I know it's worked really well and the video is really popular, because I've had one person try and discredit it and say what a load of crap it was. So there you go. Anyway, each to their own. He didn't like the bit of wood test. Yeah. Now the reason why I put the old track rubber on the wood was to show you obviously the stuff that comes off of track rubbers. Yes, even Pico ones. There's a few people out there that have a unhealthy physical relationship with their track rubbers. Yeah, you need to see someone about that. All track rubbers do damage to track. Even Pico ones. That's right. And the reason why I used the wood was to show you that, yes, we're not cleaning wood with track's not like wood, I know that. But I did say in the video that when you go across a turnout and you're hitting the frogs and the check rails and all that sort of stuff, they're sharp, hard surfaces, and they're going to eat into your track rubber exactly the same like I did going across the bit of wood. That's why I used the bit of wood. Most of you got that. 99% of you got that. Couple didn't. As far as IPA, quite a few people, well, not a few, a small percentage, but some of you very attached to IPA as well. And I've had many people say that they stopped using IPA, and the longer they used IPA, the worse their trains got. Now, I mentioned the water in IPA, and people say, oh, you buy 99% IPA. Well, I'll tell you a little bit. One of my viewers, who's a lot smarter than me, went and did some research and found out that I think it was the American or the United States standards of cable termination or something or other. I should have looked it up before I did the video, but anyway, it's an industry that's all about electrical termination and cable and all that wiring and all that sort of thing. And they poo-poo IPA and say it's not suitable for cleaning electrical services, and it's not suitable for cleaning fibre optics. There you go. Because A, it leaves a residue, and B, IPA is incredibly hygroscopic. So what does that mean? That means that it soaks in water. So even if you buy your bottle of 99% pure IPA, within a very short time, it will soak up almost 40%, between 30 and 40% of its weight in water. There you go. I didn't know that. So every time you open that bottle, it is sucking water in at a rather large rate. It's pretty amazing how much it does. So there you go. And even when you put it on the track, it evaporates pretty quickly, but it is hygroscopic. So, but apart from that, it does leave a residue, and the longer you use it, the worse it gets. And it might not be for everybody, but I've had quite a few people that said once they've stopped using IPA, their problems went away, and they started using it. So there you go. So, another thing, people have asked me how do I clean my wheels. How do I keep my wheels clean on the Birdwood Sub? Do I clean I'm just watching a train here. I've got a train going around and it's having a few issues. No? It's the Gevo. We were doing that'll be coming up, CV Shortcut, so you'll probably watch that on back EMF, and oh, okay, I must have the back EMF cut out on that. It's just almost stopped on the hill with a few cars on it. Oh, there you go. Well, that's, if you haven't seen CB Shortcuts Part 3, 4, back EMF cutoff. Anyway, another video. Huh. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. What was I saying again? Ah, yes, how do I clean my wheels? Right, yes. Well, I never clean my wheels, and this is why. So I often get asked, Greg, how do you clean your wheels and keep your wheels clean on the Birdwood sub? Well, I'll show you how I clean my wheels on the Birdwood sub. Here we go. Couple of sprays. I've had, yeah, quite a few people ask. Right. Oh my God, you're saying, oh, there's black on there, oh no. That's how I clean my wheels. So what happens, and this is why we use a spray for electrical cleaning. What happens is, as we said in our track cleaning video, sprays like Inox and CRC remove dirt from electrical surfaces, or help remove dirt from electrical surfaces and either restore an electrical path or stop an electrical path. So in other words, on conductive surfaces, they help the surface be more conductive because they remove dirt, and on insulative surfaces, like say you're spraying a distributor cap or something like that, they help clean the dirt away that's helping electricity skip across the dirt. But we don't want that, we want it to be conductive. So what happens is when you've got your rag, and you're always going to get dirt coming onto your rag, and that is a good thing, because what's happening is all the dirt that falls on your track and gets accumulated on all your wheels runs along the track that has the Inox applied to it, or the CRC or whatever, and that helps remove the dirt from the wheels, and for some reason, I don't know why, rather than attracting onto the wheels, it gets attracted to the track. Possibly because the track is stationary and the wheels are moving and it gets rubbed off onto the track. So let me show you, just pick a couple of random cars and I'll show you what my wheels are like. Now, yes, I could have cleaned the wheels before, but who's going to do that crap? So you know me, there's no BS here. I'll pick a couple of cars and I'll show you what the wheels are like. I've never, ever cleaned any wheels on my rolling stock or my locomotives unless I've weathered them. If I weather them, then of course they get a little bit of IPA. It's the only time I use IPA is to clean the paint and everything off. Then they get back on the track, and then the only time they get cleaned is when they run around the rails with the old Inox on. Right, so here's a random hopper car. So you can see there, nice and shiny. Other end. Where are we? Get some peeking happening here. There. Here's a Kato AC 4400. So this old girl's done a lot of miles. Now, honestly, I never clean the wheels. And that's the reason why we like having the track with the coating of Inox or CRC on it or whatever. That slight, I'm not going to say wet because it's not wet. We're not leaving it wet. There's a tiny little bit of film on there. Some people will tell you that that's attracts dirt. Well, that's complete BS. The same amount of dust is going to fall on your track whether it's got crap on it or not. So there you go. That blows that out of the water. Unless you're going along with a wind and you're blowing the track apart, blowing a gale force wind, the super dry track may, now there's another boxcar I'm showing you here, may blow some of the dust off, but let's be serious. The same amount of dirt is going to fall on your track whether it's got anything on it or not. So the dust falling on the track, it's the same amount of dirt and dust is going to fall on the track whether it's dry or not. It doesn't make a rat's ass a difference. And unless you're going along with a broom and sweeping your track, no more dust is going to settle on the track that's had Inox on it. Now what we get from having this dirt here, and you will continually get dirt on your track, and that is a good sign because that means that any dirt is falling on your track is coming off your wheel. So what I want you to do is when you start using Inox or CRC, is see how clean your wheels stay. And what you'll find is any dirt that accumulates on your wheels will get back onto the track. Now those of you in a cleaner environment, that have, you know, air conditioning rooms or whatever, you won't get dirt on your rag like this all the time. You won't get nearly as much. I live next to a freeway. There's a couple of, you know, tens of thousands of cars go past there every day, and all that friggin' rubber that comes off the wheels, that's in the air. I'm breathing it in, and I'm fucking sick all the time and coughing and crap. How much dust and rubber, well, it's not rubber, it's nylon, comes off the car tyres, and it's microscopic. It stays in the air. That's the shit that ends up on my track here, and dirt and dust. That's what is the problem. And fortunately, with having stuff on, spray on your track, the dirt is attracted, wiped off the wheels onto the track where you can get to it. It's far easier. Well, I'm overexposed here. It's far easier to wipe dirt off on a track than take all your super detailed cars off and destroy them trying to clean the wheels. As I say, I never ever clean my wheels on my locomotives or my rolling stock. There you go, unless I'm wearing them. So that's why you should use Inox or spray and not track rubbers or IPA. Yeah, so that's why I never clean my wheels on my locomotives or my rolling stock, because the wheels are constantly being rubbed on the track and the dirt is being removed off the wheels and put onto the track, and that's just the way it seems to go. Hopefully, luckily it's that way and they're not taken off. It just seems to how it is, and the spray helps remove that dirt, keep it fluid, I guess, and let it be rubbed off the wheels onto the track, and then you just rub it off the track and that's it. So some of you might not get much black at all from cleaning your track constantly. Well, that's good, you're in a clean environment. As I say, I am not in a clean environment. The amount of crap that floats in here is unbelievable. But I, once again, never have any problems. You see how well the trains run. So there you go. Now, also, another thing that's come up in the video quite a lot, people say they use contact cleaner. Inox is not a contact cleaner. Now, and contact cleaners do not do the same as Inox. They will clean, yes, contact cleaner will clean much better than IPA, won't leave a residue and all that sort of thing. But what contact cleaner won't do is leave a very thin film like this does that stops oxidation. So there you go. And it won't help remove dirt. Contact cleaner will remove dirt as you wipe it across, but it won't continually do that. The surface will dry out. Two very different things. For those of you with, yeah, hello, hang on. That's a great horn, that KL5, what is it, a 5? On the Tsunami 2s, on the Gevos, very nice, very nice. Yeah, those of you in England that are using traction tyres, yeah, that's the only trouble with using something like this, because any smoothness at all, any extra lubrication, or it's not lubrication, but anything, even if you put water on the track with traction tyres, they'd be useless. Just think about when you're driving your car and you're on smooth concrete or smooth, you know, steel going up a ramp or something. Rubber tyres don't like any sort of smooth surface. So you can't blame really the sprays for traction tyres not working. Anything. The only reason why they work on track so well is because it's dry and probably a little bit sticky. So yeah, the traction tyres are a problem when using something like this. You can still use it and wipe it off as much as you can, and it might be okay. But for all of us, other people that don't have traction tyres, your use of this, the spray, won't inhibit your traction hardly at all. As I say, you know, I run 30, 40, 50 car trains at my Helix, and it's 1.8%, no problem. So that's that myth debunked as well. But anyway, I just thought I'd do a quick video, say thank you for watching, and it still is one of my best performing videos. It's also got the most dislikes out of all of my videos, but of course I did say it was going to be polarizing, and there are just some people who, yeah, it was always going to be a interesting subject. But honestly, you need to get rid of your track rubbers. If you're still, yeah, just move on, man. She doesn't love you anymore. That's it. You just got to move on. But anyway, yeah, thank you very much for watching. I appreciate all the comments. I really also appreciate the people who have got back to me and said they've found some Inox or CRC in the US. CRC 226 is the one. You've got to make sure you get the right CRC, and that they're getting great results. So thank you for getting back to me and telling me how well your trains are running. So there you go. That's it. Just thought I'd answer a couple of things. The wheel cleaning one, I did get a lot of people asking about wheel cleaning, and as I say, I do it, and the track does it by itself. And yes, you will continually get dirt on your rag, and if you are, that's a good thing. maybe not as much as me, depends on who you are. And the contact cleaner, and that was about it. Yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we will see you on the Birdwood sub very, very soon. And don't forget to keep watching CV Shortcuts. Anyway, thanks for watching. See you again next time. Hooroo for now. Bye-bye.